Hi friends and followers. So this video is about really just how to solder a wire onto a terminal strip. So my brother is working with some wiring on a power supply, and I wanted to show him at least how I solder wires to do it the easy way. So the first thing you do is strip the wire to a clean entity. So here, I want to put the wire across this resistor. This isn't something you would really want to do, but I want to do it for a demo for my brother to show him how I would do that. So he's trying to wire a power supply for 120 volt operation, and he needs to have a little wire jumper like this. So the first thing you do, Alex, is just undo the side here and get the connection so there's a little bit of wire showing like that. And then on this end, we'll do the same thing. And once that's done, you'll see the two ends are all set. We're just gonna put some solder on these and give them a good liberal solder bath with some solder, some rosin core solder. Let me get the light over here a little better so we can see what we're doing here. All right, so now just get the soldering iron. And I think you have a bigger soldering iron. Mine's a small Weller here, but it's a heat-controlled iron and it works great. Okay, in fact, I got this from Omnidata in 1983 or 5 or something. So here we go. Gonna solder that one so that it's simply coated with solder and let it heat a bit. And we'll turn it around and we'll coat the other side with some solder. And I should make the thing a little closer here. There we are with the camera. I know this isn't rocket science, but if you haven't done this for years, it's a good refresher. So just coat it and let it simmer in there. And then inspect that you have this, ouch, whew, it's hot. Inspect that you have solder on there. I have too much on that one, but that's fine. And on that one, it's all coated with solder. So that's about what you want. Now, you said you had little divots in a circuit board. I can't really do that from here, but what I'll do is I'll try and put a bunch of solder on there and get it ready for a solder tack. So let's do that. And as I recall, I had trouble soldering these resistors when I was installing one of these in the Henry linear. I had trouble with it, but let's try it out. So these take a lot of heat. I'm not sure my iron can supply enough heat, but let's try it. So the first thing you do is get a solder bridge and make sure this solder bridge will conduct heat into the metal of this resistor. So just get a solder bridge and let it cook. Then it should take solder all the way around, and you can see that it's taking solder. Okay, so this isn't quite, Alex, what you need, but I'm just gonna now show you that I could heat this wire here, heat the wire, and tack it on to this solder pool here by melting the whole thing. So I'm just gonna melt this again, like that. Get it on the camera here. I'm just gonna melt that again so it flows. Dip the wire in, let the wire melt, and then pull the iron away and don't move. Blow on it. Let it solidify, and now you'll find you have a very strong connection. So that's how to make your connection on your circuit board for your power conversion wires for the primary of the main power transformer. Okay, that's how you do that. So we can do it again. You can untack it by heating it up and just pulling the wire off like that, and to tack it back on, just you can add some more solder here because some's probably gone. So heat this up and add some more solder, rosin core solder. And now we'll simply heat this up again. Heat up the pool, put the wire in, let the iron go, and blow on it until it's till it's solid, and then your connection is really strong. So this will yield a strong connection, even though I didn't go through the screw eye of the resistor. This is a really, really, really good connection, okay? So that's my little soldering lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. This will help anybody solder wires together, big wires that are, or larger wires for power. All right, and now if I was gonna put this wire into a plug, so talk about an AC 120 volt plug, I wanna take the ends of the cord, of the power cord, and make them the same way. I wanna tin these, and then when I put them into the actual cord, where the screw will clamp this wire on a good 15 or 20 amp plug, you want the wire to be tinned. If the wire is simply stranded, that's going to go worse. So if you try to plug in a wire like this that is stranded and you're not really soldered up, it will grip better when the wire is soldered than putting in a stranded wire into a plug where the plug has a clamp instead of a screw. Okay, that's it. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.